Hello, we're in Malta and we're looking at two watercolours by Count Amadeo Preziosi, who was a Maltese painter who travelled to Istanbul and painted the Eastern Mediterranean, Greece, Albania, Turkey, and he's very well known for these really distinctive watercolours showing ordinary scenes in the day. Those ordinary scenes now are very interesting to us because the scenes are of bygone eras and forgotten places and forgotten habits. So we have here a original watercolour. It's on a buff paper. It's framed recently by us using an old frame we've had cut up, and because the picture has a similar dark colour on the back on the same piece of paper, we know it's not that colour because it's faded excessively. And on the sheet of paper you've got a pencil drawing with pencil scrubbing, and then because the paper's coloured, he hasn't felt it necessary to give the background a wash, so it's given him a head start. He's then added some watercolour to some of the painting, to some of the drawing, sorry. Oranges, yellows, lilacs, and some skin tones. So what he's done, he's done a very quick picture of a Eastern European person with a funny hat, I don't know where it's from, some beads, rosary beads. And because it's framed in this way, the buyer can see the back of the paper, they can see the extent of the paper, and they know what they're buying. It's in this rather nice coloured, clay coloured, nearly sanguine coloured mount, terracotta-ish coloured mount, earthy colour, and it's in this lovely frame which is gesso with red bowl, which is the undercoat of water gilding, and then the residues of real gold leaf. The sides are not gilded, they're painted in ochre, which is a traditional treatment sometimes of old frames. Rather than using real gold leaf, they use ochre to make it look like gold leaf. And we left it alone. So it's got this rubbed, distressed look. I think that's a really lovely thing. So we have two. The other one is slightly different size. And the other one has the same type of frame where you can inspect the back of the piece of paper and you can inspect the edges. This one is signed and dated, and evidently they're the same hand, came from the same place. So sometimes Preziosi did bound volumes of originals, and in one of them sold recently in London, not all of them were signed, so I'm quite happy to say that is by Preziosi, though that one is not signed or dated. So this one has the same lovely frame, the same coloured mount, the signature is down here with the date. It's nice to have a signature, of course it is. I'd rather they both have signatures. I think the framing is interesting. You get the best bite out of your Preziosi with these. You see the whole thing rather than having it obscured by a traditional mount. I think these frames in particular are spectacular. You can't easily fake this sort of wear, and I think in the right place these two pictures would look $1 million. The size is different, but you won't notice that if they're hung a few feet apart or whatever, either side of a door or something. They are clean and they're fresh, ready to go, and they are good examples of works by this artist. They're in Malta for sale. Thank you.